India is counting votes for the world's biggest democratic election. 900 million people were eligible to vote, and voters will elect more than 500 members to fill the lower house of parliament. The majority will then be able to name the next prime minister. India's current Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, is expected to win a second term. But Modi's critics say his party's contentious relationship with Pakistan has helped fuel violent conflict between the two countries. They also say his Hindu-first message has fueled intolerance in India. CBS News producer Arshad Rasool Zargar joins me now from New Delhi. So, Arshad, this is being called the world's largest election. 900 million people were eligible to vote. What is at stake for the country of India?
Hi, Elaine. Yes, that's right. 900 million is a huge number. That's like 4 times eligible voters in the US. And India, being a developing country, comes up with its own challenges. Like, for example, the unemployment. The unemployment rate in India is at 4 decades low. 4 decades high, I mean, and which basically means that 20% of youth in India, they're jobless. This is one challenge. The other challenge is poverty. Millions of people in India are still below poverty line. So how the next government handles these challenges is crucial for the future of the people of this country.
Well, tell us about Narendra Modi's record. What is it that he has done as the country's prime minister?
Well, his main criticism is he has not done enough for creating more jobs in the country. He had promised millions of jobs when he became the prime minister in 2014. But his critics say, the opposition says that he has not done enough to create more jobs. He has not done enough for farmers, and he has not done enough to bring millions of people out of poverty. And otherwise, his foreign policy is something that has been appreciated. India is now being seen as a major Asian power. And his tough stand against Pakistan is something that may have helped him gain more votes in this election. He's somebody who enjoys an image of tough on Pakistan, a leader who is tough with Pakistan. So yes, I mean, the security and terrorism have been major election issues this time.
Well, the prime minister's main opponent is Rahul Gandhi, who has attacked Modi over his failed promises to farmers and for not doing enough to boost India's economy, among other things. What else can you tell us about Gandhi?
Well, Gandhi is a young leader. He's the fourth generation of the first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru. He's the main challenger of Mr. Modi, and he heads the party called Indian National Congress, which has governed India for 49 of the 72 years after independence. But in 2014, his party was decimated. It was reduced to just 44 seats in the 543 strong House Lok Sabha, which is the House of the People. And that was the Indian National Congress' worst performance. But lately, in December last year, he managed to win 3 major state elections. So there's some talk of him being able to revive his party. Whether or not he will be successful this time, we'll come to know in a few hours from now.
Well, the spread of misinformation has been a big issue in this election. Explain what has been going on, and could that issue factor into the results?
Yes, possibly. India is actually one of the worst countries hit by misinformation. That's because of several reasons. One is that India is a country which has a massive smartphone growth, and the data rates are quite cheap. With the result, you have a huge chunk of population which get their information through mobile phones or the internet. So a lot of misinformation is pushed through social media. So, I mean, the companies like Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, uh, the government told them to do something to curb the spread of misinformation. They have taken some steps. They have roped in a lot of fact checkers to curb information to curb misinformation. But the fact is that by the time the misinformation, fake news gets debunked, it already caused the damage. So yes, the political parties do push a lot of misinformation through these social media platforms.
All right, Arshad Rasool Zargar. Arshad, thank you very much.
Thank you.